Hi everyone, my name is Anjali Céline from Singapore, and I'm honored to be addressing the class of 2019, our guests, and the professors and administration at ESSEC here at the commencement ceremony. Now, if you don't mind, folks, I'm going to shake things up a bit, and I'm going to be making my entire speech entirely in English for the sake of our international guests. This way, not only do you not have to, listen to my imperfect French pronunciations, but I think it's quite aligned with the convocation, with the ever-evolving internationalization of the ESSEC brand name. Now, this internationalization that I'm speaking about is especially relevant for our batch of 2015 to 2019, as we can be said to be the true pioneers, as deserving of the ESSEC pioneering spirit. I'm speaking, of course, of the fact that this class contains some of the very first graduating batch of the Singapore track. But don't worry, friends from Sergi, I haven't forgotten you. We'll come back to you soon, as long as you let me progress chronologically first. So allow me to now paint you a picture of our first year in Singapore. It was a hot and sunny and humid day, as it always is there, and a humble number of 36 students gathered in the brand new Singapore campus. We hailed from around the globe: France, America, Switzerland, India, China, Cambodia, and of course, Singapore. A true melting pot of the East and the West. I'm not going to lie, as with any group of 17 and 18-year-olds who have courageously ventured away from home, there were some struggles with managing households, money, living and speaking in their non-native language, and of course, dealing with the drama that comes from being together 24/7. There definitely was an adjustment period for us to overcome our obstacles and to come together as friends. Nevertheless, we persevered, and alongside our ever-attentive and helpful administration, we successfully conquered the first year and started to settle down. Around came the second year, and with it, two massive waves of our friends who had started in the Sergi campus. No one, and I mean no one, was really prepared for the new challenges our cozy Singapore campus had to face, because it was hosting nearly 10 times the number of people that it had in the first year. We had plenty of adventures there, as I'm sure you'll remember. For instance, figuring out the cost and budgets, supervising our parrainage, and of course, learning the cross-cultural differences between France and Singapore. But they say tough times forge very strong friendships, and they also foster creative problem-solving skills, which I'm sure many of you will agree we've now learned. It also really didn't hurt that Singapore was the gateway to Asia, perfect for short weekend trips filled with sun, sand, and perpetual summer fun. And before we knew it, it was the third year, and we all came together right here in Sergi for the first semester as the most complete, united batch of the BBA class of 2019, sans some of our peers who had already left the previous semester on yet another pioneering program of the IBEA track. By this point in our student journey, we had properly figured out how to balance our studies, our commitments, our family and friends, and of course, having fun. So between preparing for our exchanges and applying for internships, this go around, it was time for France to be the gateway to, France and Europe. And I believe that this unified semester here really transformed us to not just the Sergi or the Singapore track, but rather one unified ESSEC batch. The following semester, of course, brought our first tearful partings as we started to head out on our individual paths. With everyone on a personally customized program, it introduced us to the realities of what adult life would be come graduation. But over the next year, some of us ventured out alone to full-year exchanges or double degrees, while others on the apprentissage track balanced both work and studies. And of course, a lot of us came back to ESSEC for the final semester in either campus. Yet, no matter where we were in the world for our final year, we were all together in spirit as we raced, almost literally, to finish our memoirs or dissertations. After a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and I'm sure some Red Bull and some spirits too, we did it. We successfully validated everything we needed to in order to graduate. So folks, that was a summary of our journey at ESSEC. While we also remember those of us who are either still on their journey or who can't be here today for various reasons, on behalf of my peers who are here at the graduation today, I'd really love to take this time to thank those who have made this achievement possible. First, our parents, for really granting us the freedom to grow and become our own people and supporting us all through everything. Next, of course, ESSEC's professors and administration for guiding us along this journey and teaching us invaluable lessons. And last, but certainly not least, ourselves. Thank you so much to the friends who have made this university experience a truly enriching one. And so I'd like to end by wishing the batch of 2019 my hearty congratulations for our journey thus far. Good luck in your future endeavors and stay strong through job or master's applications. Remember, though it may be the end of our time in university, our real adult journey is only just beginning. Thank you and good luck.